should be live. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
I mean,
We
not even
did
that
it!
pixelated.
Yeah,
I know it's pretty good actually.
Surprisingly
yeah,
enough.
hello everybody. We're going to be a little
Yeah.
pixely, running a lot of cameras.
Actually, I don't think it looks that bad.
Looks better, yeah.
It's a little delayed, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we're going
Are
to
you gonna-
play
Are you
everyone.
gonna do that the whole time, Zane?
I was
Who
thinking
is
that
Zane?
too.
Who is this Zane you speak of?
Oh no!
I am
goodness.
Wolfgang, a wolf demon.
You're the embodiment of Team Mystic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah ha ha!
Yes.
So we're playing everyone as John, and then everybody's, we got some tired folks in here. We got some refreshed folks in here. So we're going to have a nice
A
blend
good mix up.
of sanity and insanity, and
Mm.
we're gonna have Azul running the game for us, so he's gonna give us a little rundown
Yeah.
about how the game works, and if you don't know how the game's played, I'll tell you how the game works, and then we'll hit the ground running from there. So take it away, Azul.
Thank you so much. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm Azul from Don't Forget Your Towel podcast, and we are playing Everyone is John. So, I think most of you guys haven't actually heard about this game or played, so I'll just explain the rules and then we can get right into our playing time. So, you will. Oh, actually, before we start, I'm gonna have a bit of a disclaimer as well. This is if you have a trigger for schizophrenia or anything of like multiple personalities and that sort of thing, probably a good idea to beware that this particular stream is going to go into that kind of area. So just FYI. So you guys are essentially demons from like a demonic realm, and you've all happened to attempt to take control of this particularly average looking, average seeming, average ability wise man named John, who lives in a city named appropriately City.
Nice.
Wow.
And
Is it not
I'm
called
sorry,
cat?
not as good as my naming
Noun.
sense is.
Are you sure it's not, are you sure it's not called pennies?
Oh, God.
You,
Actually,
you
you
mean
know,
the city of Zandrian?
As
I was
Adrian.
gonna say Alexandria.
No,
New,
yes,
New
actually,
Zandrian.
Yeah, Adam's
New
Adrian
Sa-
would be
Sandria.
great.
the city is actually called New Zendrian. Yes.
Love it,
Yeah.
love it, love it, love it.
John is an incredibly average person, so he's like, imagine you going through your own life and imagine now rolling for everything you do. John is the kind of person who if there's any possibility of failing something, he'll probably fail it. So he's very bad at life in general. And you lot have, for whatever reason, been put into a situation where you're attempting to control him to fulfill your obsessions, your desires, which we'll get into in a bit as well. The only two things you actually have to have are your obsessions and your skills. So your obsessions are essentially what your character wants to fulfill. These are divided into 3 levels: level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1 are things that are relatively easy to complete, something like steal candy from a baby, or open doors, or slap the first person with ginger hair that you see every single time in every room, or
My God.
stuff like that. Just random things. Also, I have nothing against ginger-haired people. It's the first thing that came to mind.
No, like this is one of
Um,
those games. You just need to turn your offensive filter off because there's gonna be some bad words in this section. You just gotta have to live with
gonna-
that.
Yeah. Level 2 are things that are a bit more complicated. Level 2 requires level 2 are essentially actions that require a few rolls, like maybe 2 rolls, something like stealing candy and then force feeding it to somebody else, or dressing up in like somebody else's clothes and then dancing around, or something that requires a bit more activity and attempt, or involvement in it. And level 3 are insane objectives, so things like taking over the world, blowing up a building, destroying the human race, really anything you can think of that's like way more complicated and that sort of thing. And so you should have one obsession for each of these levels, then that'll essentially be your motivation as your demonic entity, as the demonic
Oh,
entity.
you need 3. I thought you pick 1.
One from each level.
It's good
Zane
that you
suddenly
realize
realizes
that now.
So in order to help you with these, you can choose 2 skills. Skills are essentially just a phrase or a description of what you're good at. They can be examples such as talking to adults or talking to children, charming people, driving, something that, just normal RPG skills.
Mhm.
Generally speaking, you would try to create skills that could help you actually fulfill your objectives, because when you're attempting to do something as John, or as by controlling John, you roll a d6. If you can somehow convince me that your skill actually relates to what you're doing, then everything equal or above a 3, it counts as a success. However, if it is outside of your expertise, then only 6s count as successes.
That's tough.
That's a good question. I don't think it's going to be very close to reality, because I believe, given the sleep deprivation and things, we're just going to get
Nothing's
more
close to
like,
reality.
Yeah.
no. As for the setting goes, like, even the setting is like a fantasy, urban fantasy kind of thing, with like a just very absurd surreal kind of reality, if that helps.
Right.
So for skills,
Plus again, we're more so kind of taking the side more so of like possession out as opposed to actual dissociative identity. Just
Yeah.
kind of like extrapolating a little bit farther away from what you would probably think as or see as a more realistic thing.
so question about the skills. Is that
Yes.
Can you go over those again? Sorry, I was rewording an obsession.
That's all good. So, did you want me to go over what skills are?
Or just like what kinds of things pass as skills?
Yeah, so really, things like lying could be a skill, dancing, stealing, bow hunting, just random animal whispering. Even now, I'm just looking at a list online. Extreme sports, trash talking, lawyering, political activism, seduction, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, escape artistry, stuff like that. Really
Okay.
anything, or like talking to humans, talking to babies. Like, yeah. So in addition to all of this, you'll also have 10 willpower. So these will be essentially tokens that you have, and you can spend willpower to actually supplement your roll. So if you roll a 2, you can spend 1 willpower to make it a 3, or 2 to make it a 4, and so forth. However, willpower also comes as handy when you're trying to attempt to possess John. So when John is asleep, or when John fails a roll, or when nothing seems to be happening in John's life for around 10-15 minutes, John tends to fall asleep. And when that happens, you as demons get the opportunity to take control and possess John. When that happens, you as different demons attempt to possess John over each other. So you're fighting to take control. And so you're bidding your willpower to see who can actually control them. So each of you can basically just put your hand up and just have it in a fist, or 2 fists if you want, and then just at the count of 3, show how many willpower you want to bid to actually use to control John. Only the person who succeeds at the bid uses those willpower, and so you'll essentially be negating all of that willpower from your pool. Everybody else gets to keep that willpower.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Yep. So far, so good.
I saw something in an episode I watched a little bit, that when people like ran out of full power points, that they would say like that Sean went for sleep like for 8 hours or something like that, and then the demons got their willpowers back, so it's not just stops when nobody has willpower anymore.
That's correct. So the game ends when everybody has no willpower at like full stop, and whenever John falls asleep, or generally when John falls asleep, when nothing happens and John falls asleep, you all get 1 willpower back.
Okay.
Yeah. there's a few changes I've done to the core rules just to make this a bit more fast-paced and just
Yeah.
for it to work. But I won't go into those. We'll just straight out play. Am I forgetting anything that I should mention?
Well, if not, I'm sure something will come up as we're playing.
This is true.
That others can also trigger your obsessions.
Sorry.
That others can also trigger your obsessions. It says in the rules, right?
Yeah. So basically, if anyone else somehow does something that essentially triggers your objective, you can tally it up. So at the end of the game, just tally up every single time you succeed in your objectives, and at the very end, whoever succeeds the most essentially gets, like, is the best demon out there. Is the most chaotic demon.
Are any of us really playing to win, or are we just playing to be nuts? We're just trying to make this like explode into something really weird and crazy and funny for everybody to
I'm
enjoy.
not gonna lie, it's gonna explode. I'm
Yeah.
very looking forward to it.
We're just trying to make it
have a question.
interesting.
It's like with the different levels. Is it like with third level that you get 3 points, for second level like 2 points, or?
Yep. So at the end, you tally you have your tally for each of the levels, and then you multiply that by your level. So if you succeeded your third level obsession 3 times, then it's 3 times 3 because it's level 3.
Yeah. Okay.
9 points. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not gonna
Also,
succeed
Ghost,
this.
thank you so much for bearing, like staying with us and like opening up. Like, it's honestly, you're so brave. If I'll be watching the chat as well, so if at any time something does happen that makes you uncomfortable, please feel free to say something out loud, and we'll take that into account. Also, for anyone in the chat, feel free to suggest things or just suggest random things, and I'll most likely put it into the game and see how our players react. So, we'll see how it goes.
Sure. All right.
Cool. So the obsessions will remain secret with just only you knowing it, because I trust you all. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake, but I trust you all.
We'll find out.
Not a mistake.
On the other hand, I would like you to just read out your skills just to make sure that they are pretty okay, because we don't want to, like, the skills can't be too wide. You can't be like do everything or like control matter or something like that. Whoever's ready can start and just read out their skills. 2 skills.
2 skills or
Moses,
3?
go.
Moses raised his hand.
So
yeah.
so you have. I'll go on Moses and then I'll answer Nicholas' question.
I've picked martial artist and free runner.
Okay.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Sounds good. So Nicola, so there are 3 obsessions: level 1, level 2, level 3, and there are 2 skills that you choose.
Oh, 2 skills. Okay, good.
If you really, really want, you can have a 3rd skill, but then you'll start with 9 willpower instead of 10. Sorry, 7 willpower instead of 10.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
You want to just call out who you want to tell you your skills, Azul, just to kind of keep it moving?
Yes, I forgot. Ian?
Lying and yelling.
Oh,
Okay.
Zane.
Making friends and meat.
Oh,
Say meat?
just meat.
How is meat a skill?
Wait.
How is meat not a skill?
Wait. The
I guess
question
we'll
is
find out.
Is that too
MEAT
broad?
or MEET?
MEAT.
Okay.
I was gonna say
I'm a
what
wolf
anything.
demon.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Nicola?
Okay, I am very dexterous and I boxing.
Okay, and last but definitely not least, Adam.
I have the skills that I'm good at sneaking, and that I'm really good at talking to strangers, much like in real life.
Ah,
If you
So,
combine those
before
two,
we-
that makes for a really interesting, like, street encounter.
Yeah.
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 Definitely.
How you doing today? Oh my goodness!
I'm essentially Umbral sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
So before we jump right into the game, we'll just introduce our demons and just, if you want, you can say a few sentences about them. But if you don't want to, that's all good. Same order as well. Moses, do you want to go first? Who are you? What are you?
Who are you and what do you do?
I'm the evil brother of Super Moses. That's everything.
What's your name? Is your name literally Evil Brother of Super Moses?
Yeah, that's my full name. That's my first, my
oh
middle
my
name, and my last name.
So your
So
name is...
E-Boss.
Yeah, I was about to say E-Boss. That's your name. That's your name.
Yeah.
Oh my
E-B-O-S-S.
gosh.
E-Boss.
Yeah.
E-Boss.
How about you, Ian?
You can call me Dayag. Just here for a good time. You know, not for a long time, but for a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Ian? Sorry, Zane?
Do it again.
I am Wolfgang, the demon of wolves. And I am a wolf. I like meat.
Actually, I have a cousin that's name is Wolfgang.
I know. Nicola?
Oh, we're going to get along great because I am Penelope, the patron saint of cats.
Oh my god.
So we are going to get along great.
And how about you, Adam?
Is it too late to get out of the bus here?
You see, my name is Dale. I'm the brother of the famous demon Baal. And I didn't make it into the history Bible books and everything, but I'm about to show you why I need to be getting in now and stuff.
Good luck with that.
Oh.
That sounds wonderful.
That's amazing.
So, so while in the game, you can converse with each other and John as well at any point. And yeah, just go wild, guys. Don't be afraid to tap into your most inner absurdity.
So we can talk
Cool.
to John whenever, and we can talk to each other whenever?
Yeah, so it's open communication, but only the demon in control of John can actually do things. So essentially, when you get in control, you will be John, and you'll be interacting with other characters as John.
Okay.
You can insult the other demons.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. So let's begin. So before I describe what you see, I'm going to get you to bid for who wants to take control of John first.
All right, I'm gonna. You want me to bid in the chat since I got the thing?
Yeah. So
Oh, in this chat,
I mean, Adam, you can put your hands up as well as typing it in if you want.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna count from 3, 2, 1. Go for it, guys. How much are you bidding? So we've got Adam's 3, Moses is 3, Ian is 2, and
Nicole is 2, I think.
oh, okay. So
Nicole is 2.
it's a tie between Moses and Adams. So now you two roll. Just roll me a d6, and whoever gets the highest takes control.
Dang it, E-Boss, just let me have this. I ain't got much left. Just let me have this, E-Boss.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6. Check it. You can't see it, but there's a big old yellow 6 on the screen right now.
Fuck off.
It's right there. I rolled a 6. It's mine.
Are we paying those points?
Yes, so you just only Adam takes those points off. Everybody else has all of the points yet. Ian, what's your character's name again? Zeg, was it?
Mine?
Yeah.
Dayog.
Oh yeah, I should probably write down everybody's names. I didn't because I was like just so enraptured by everybody's.
I like that. It's close to dog.
We've got E-Boss, Dayog, Wolfgang, Penelope, and Dale.
Dayog. It's Dale. It's spelled like Bale, but you know, with a D.
Oh my goodness.
E-Boss. So it's Dayog, Penelope, E-Boss, Wolfgang. And who am I missing? Who's the other one? Or is that it? I guess that's it.
Wolfgang. Wolfgang.
Oh,
you
there's
forgot
me.
Wolfgang.
I'm the other one. It's
That's a good start.
It's me. It's me. D-double-A-L. Dale.
Ale.
Dale.
Whale.
So let's begin. So this is specifically for Dale, but everybody knows as well. John wakes up in what looks to be a relatively open, really serene-looking forest grove. Looking around, you see that there's a circular chain of mushrooms, little small mushrooms, some of them red, some of them pink, some of them even blue. And there's a small little pond nearby, and you can hear the water just kind of flowing. It's quite serene, except for the weird termite hill looking thing that's rainbow colored, and it looks like somebody's kind of, grabbed onto bits of it or bitten into it perhaps. Also near you, John, well, near John at least, there are small insect-like creatures, dead insect-like creatures. They look like obese people with dragonfly wings and unicorn horns, and they're most certainly dead. Their limbs are kind of bent into these awkward positions, and there's like this rainbow-colored goop coming out of their mouths, and there's a bit of rainbow-colored goop and puddles around you as well. Also, John, they're also on John's hands, and well, on his clothes as well. So, Dale,
Yeah.
you now have control of John, and John wakes up. He has a headache. He's just looking around, and at any point you can just take complete control.
Whoa, man! I did not know we were gonna wake up in a forest. I don't think I picked the appropriate obsessions.
Me
Same,
either.
That's okay. Can I hear the sound of a highway anywhere?
Yes, in fact, you do hear the sound of what sounds like a train of some sort. You can't exactly
Oh dang!
tell.
Oh dang! I always wanted to see one of them up close. Where's that at? I'm gonna go get it. John, can you hear me?
Yeah, Dale, is that you? What's going on? What's happening?
John, we gotta go get that train, man. We gotta hop on that shit. Let's go. Come on.
What? Okay. Which way should we go? Like,
Where the train
I
is,
don't- I
John?
can't- Okay, let's go that way. And so, John, well, you walk forward through the forest, and very quickly you come to this large city-looking thing. There's a sign that says "Welcome to New Zandrian," and this town looks quite amazing, to be honest. It looks like a modern city with skyscrapers and these brick and concrete buildings, except these buildings seem to be coming out of trees, or trees seem to be covering those buildings and skyscrapers.
Slick.
There's a lot of huge cylindrical trains just whizzing around you up above, but they seem to be flying on what looks to be brooms made of wood, and the brooms seem to be attached to the trains and making it look like these small propellers or these small wings coming off of the trains. Looking around, you see some humans walking around. You see some dwarves as well. Some dogs carrying briefcases and wearing like spectacles are just walking in 2 feet just around. There's like a whole pack of them. What do you do, Dale?
My God. Oh, I mean, damn it. That's a bad word. Oh.
Let me!
Oh.
I need to pilot. It's important.
Back off, Wolfgang. You ain't going near
It's
them
the
humping dogs. No business.
Humanity depends on this.
Back off, Wolfgang. I got a thing to do.
There are dogs here.
I wanna sneak up. I wanna sneak up to the closest guy, and I wanna flick him. Real hard in the ears. That'd be fun. Wanna be John? Let's go flick him in the ears and run. Come on, John.
You walk up to the nearest man, and you just want to flick him in his ears.
I want to sneak up behind him. I want to flick him in the ear and run.
Okay. Could you roll me for that and tell me, is it in any way, can you make it related to your skills?
Yeah,
What
man,
were you doing?
I'm sneaking up on him. I'm a sneaky boy. Always have been. Try to find me at hide and seek. You can't.
I'll take that. Yeah. Why don't you roll for me and see how you succeed?
I rolled a 3. That's good, right?
That is good. So, could you describe to me how you managed to succeed in this particular?
Oh man, you know, like in the cartoons where Bugs Bunny like hides between different people and he just disappears behind them. Well, that's what I'm doing, and it's like all mystical and shit. And now, like, I get up to this one guy, and I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, them's the ears I won't flick. Them lobes, though, them lobes." And I take that index finger and I just give it a watch-all, and I say it out loud real quick. I say watch-all, and I run like the Dickens, man. I run.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
you managed.
Don't you dare flick the dogs, though.
Oh, it's coming, boy. It's coming. It's coming.
No,
I warn you.
The closest person happens to be a human being, so Dale basically comes up to this person, flicks him in the ears, and do you run away, Dale?
Oh, absolutely. I'm running. I don't think John's gonna be able to defend himself.
As you're running away, you hear like screaming coming from behind. Oi! What do you think you're doing?
I thought you were someone else. Leave me alone.
The person starts chasing you, Dale.
Don't you come near me. I'll flick him
He's like,
again.
"You've got-
I'll flick him again, son.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Oh,
And he's
jeez.
like,
Oh,
he's
jeez.
chasing you.
What
What would you like to do?
I want to. Is there wherever there would be like maybe like a small child or something? I want to just like leap over them as like a hurdle.
Why?
Because I want to.
you
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see a herd of zebra, humanoid-looking zebra people in like holding these small baby carriages, crossing the street.
My God, dang it! Oh,
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna leap it. I'm gonna leap that stuff, Superman style. I ain't no
Could
athlete
you
though.
roll for me? Yeah, I think that's you'll have to get a 6 for that if I'm pretty sure, unless you
I rolled the exact opposite. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
It's totally false, Matt.
So Dale, you fail catastrophically. In fact, John attempts to jump, but he trips on himself and instead falls face first into one of the baby carriages, and then gets hit on the head by a small baby giraffe thing.
Dang it,
who
John!
just hisses at him. John just falls to the ground after the zebra person pushes him past. Ooh, I'm gonna have you all roll for control again.
Roll for control.
Sorry, bid for control.
I was confused.
Okay.
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Oh, Evil is
Wait a
Evil
second.
is thinking about how much to use.
He's gonna blow the wad. All right. You're gonna call it out
Have
or
you
what?
decided?
Smose.
Okay, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Everybody
no.
went 3.
Oh no, there's one missing.
Okie dokie. So Ebos and I believe Wolfgang and oh my gosh, everyone went 3.
everyone but me.
Ebos,
I did
Wolf-
2 that time.
Yeah. So everyone, could you give me a roll and tell me your numbers?
D6 everything, right?
I got a
3.
5.
2.
Okay, I believe that is Nicola. So Penelope wins. So
No!
When you come to, you notice that you're surrounded by this herd of zebra mother humanoid things, and they're holding umbrellas, and they're about to like kind of hit you with these umbrellas, like and they kind of circled around you. John's just whimpering in like in a fetal position. Oh god, Dale, anyone?
No,
Guys?
no. This time it's Penelope, sweet thing.
Oh, Penelope. You've always been so kind to me. Please help.
Well, we'll see what I can do. Why don't you just go ahead and roll over? Just like roll out of the way.
Okay. Just roll.
Right.
And
It would be funny if you would just turn around.
oh no,
Well,
sorry. You don't have to roll, Nicola.
Oh.
Sorry. John rolls to the side and is kind of stopped by the legs of these zebra people.
Okay. Honey, I'm going to need you to stand up and then Just like squeeze right through them and get out of that situation. We got stuff to do.
Okay. Do I have to stand up? I mean, I'm pretty comfortable in this like position here. Like, the floor is really nice.
Well, you can only get so far on your knees.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
Dang it, Penelope, just let him be on the ground.
Okay, well, crawl then.
Okay.
Just
I can do
don't
that.
get
I'm
hit.
very.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
not
I'm-
get you
Sniff
hit.
the ground.
I'm
It's
very
always
good at
helpful.
crawling. I'll do
Crawl.
this. So I'm gonna make you roll to crawl through there, like, or between there, or like just out of them on the encircled, zebra herd.
Well, I
believe-
think that being very dexterous would allow me to guide.
I think so
Guide him
too.
through.
Yes, indeed.
All right. 5.
Oh, dying.
Yeah. So John manages to crawl like. The zebra people start attempting to hit him, but he manages to avoid every single umbrella and just crawl between somebody's legs and get to the other side. And then he stands up and he says, "We're out, Penelope. We're out. Should I? What do I do? Should I go back into the fetal position? That was really comfortable."
No. GM,
Oh, okay.
what kind of buildings do we see?
Yeah, you see quite a wide array of buildings. So you see a couple of bakeries, banks, law offices, a few skyscrapers. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
The closest thing to us.
Yeah, it's a bakery
Okay.
just across the street.
Bakery has some really nice show windows. I'm gonna go
Okay.
punch it out.
What?
I'm gonna go break the window.
That's
Um,
mean.
Come on. Come on. Come on,
Are you
John.
sure? This is okay. I trust you. Okay.
Come on, John.
Don't
Good
you
job,
do it, John.
sweetie. Good
Don't-
job. Good job.
Don't
Good
you?
job.
Don't you do it, John. We need those precious fingers for flicking. Don't you damage that pretty little hand.
Okay. It's okay.
Oh, we need them for petting the dogs.
No,
Don't ruin the fingers.
Good stuff.
No, it's okay. You gotta let the smells of that bakery free. They are trapped in there, and you just gotta let them free by just boom punching that window.
That's such a good point. You're so nice, Penelope. Let's free the bread. And John just runs up into it and
Free the bread.
Let's free
punches
the bread.
Free the bread.
It's the next revolution.
Yeah.
the bread revolution.
Mm.
Viva la
Or is
Gistance.
it the...
Oh God.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, we're spiraling already. I love it.
Yeah.
Could you roll for that, Nicola? Could you, Penelope? I
All right.
believe. Do you have anything? What's your second
Yeah.
skill?
Oh,
My second
gosh.
skill is boxing.
Oh yeah, no,
There's
sure.
foxes that window.
Did I play in this? Did I maybe play in this? I think I did.
I think you did.
A 4.
Yes, you definitely succeed. So John just breaks the glass with one swift punch, and the whole display shatters, and the beautiful, beautiful smell of the bread, freshly baked, might I add, kind of wafts out. Soon after, you hear the very, very screechy sounds of an alarm going on the store, and a man that looks like an elf with pointed ears, very, very pointed ears, like larger than his head level of pointed ears, and like eyes that are kind of like looking to the eyes that aren't balanced. They seem to be, controlled on their own. Like, and he looks at you and says, "What you doing? What are you doing to my store?"
John, don't answer him. Just run.
John, lick the blood off your hand. Lick the blood off your hand. Scare him.
John, don't answer him. Just run.
See, John, sweetie,
As
if we
you're
just
running
like tell
away-
him.
As you're running away, yell, "Free the bread."
Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Okay. John, so
I'm gonna die.
by the way, when you're in control of John, you may also speak as John if you wish to other NPCs, if you wish.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And so you.
I want to free
you
the
basi-
bread.
Free
Yeah,
the bread
um,
and run away.
So you just gap it. You turn around and you run as fast as possible. Could you roll me to see how far you get before, or if they catch you?
Okay. Ooh, a 6. I make it all the way to
Nice.
old Zandrian City.
Yeah.
No one speaks of old Zandrian City, you see.
Oh,
So you make it quite a way down the street to a point where you're like way out of like any possibility of getting caught by the baker. The area around you find is a bit more natural, and there seems to be a few parks around. There's less buildings, and the buildings that are here are made of wood. And I'm going to get you all to bid for control because I think that nothing happens in the duration of John running, and so he's going to probably be kind of zoning out, napping. So all of you can take a willpower back and bid for control. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, look at that. I think Wolfgang most definitely takes control there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, he bid 5.
5? Wow.
I'm
sick of this.
Go big or go home.